only son.
Oh, we are live.
Hell yeah. A very special guest.
Yeah. Jordan Wiebe, Canadian national champion.
Also on the
Yep.
tough team, the Calgary Rangers.
Yep, he is.
An absolute unit.
Yes. So how's Jordan?
I'm good, man. Living the dream, working out of town. Look at my back here. Kind of resembles a jail, but
oh, yeah.
Resembles a jail, you bet. I mean, no windows.
Hey, man.
things are good.
Whatever works, brother. Whatever works, man.
Well, man, working out of town, being self-employed.
Yeah.
I didn't like a normal room goes for like $300 a night.
Yeah. Well, you gotta cut costs. I mean, you don't want to be having a lot of overhead when you're working. I know what it's like to be self-employed. So.
Yeah, I'm awake for a couple hours and sleep 6.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know, man. You know what? We'll get into her, but why don't we start? I mean, you haven't been pulling all that long. When did you start pulling?
As of mid-August, it was 3 years. So yeah, not in this game, real early in my journey, but I'm not a young guy either. So
I'd have to think those tendons were
Really?
already developing. Yeah.
I'm surprised, Jordan. I thought you were in your late 30s.
Oh, well, I'll take it as a compliment, but
No, 100%. No, I'm genuinely surprised. It's crazy. You're in great shape for your age.
One of the things that that way I'm pretty blessed that even though I've obviously every day I'm getting older, every day I'm feeling better. So it's like
That's good. If everyone can strive for that, man, that'd be perfect.
Totally. Well, I think it was for me where I decided it was time to thrive. You know, kind of kicking the same can around for a long time, and made some life changes, and all of a sudden, I came into arm wrestling, and I fell in love. I was brutal. My first year, I was brutal. Like it was really hard, and I had a couple buddies that could see some potential in me. That like Bocan. He was the first guy, man. Like I was pretty much ready to quit because mentally and I sucked, and I was pretty much ready to quit. I think I was maybe only 5 months in, and everybody was smoking, and Mocan gave me some motivation, and that was all I needed. I somebody that had some experience that was strong to tell me that they saw some potential, because if it wasn't arm wrestling, then I'm moving on to the next thing.
Yeah. Well, we all sucked when we first started, bro. Like, yeah, I sucked too my first year. I was shit. I had little guys beating me. So, yeah, I think that motivated me more than anything. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's crazy how that. So 3 years in, over 3 years in, I was really struggling to improve, and then it was like a switch. All of a sudden, I found myself connected, and from there, like my second year I'm done, and I mean now I'm 3 years in, so it's still going in the right direction, but
3 years in, national champion, like that. A lot of guys don't get that in 3 years, brother.
Not many guys can win a national champion on their third year.
No.
Yeah. I mean, without sounding narcissistic or whatnot, I mean, for me, I expected to be an athlete this year.
You would have needed to be, honestly. You would have had to have had that trajectory in your mind, right?
It's that mentality. Like, I mean, losing is great. Everybody has to lose. I hate it.
I know. I hate it too. Yeah. and you're all in, right? It's all or nothing, right?
Totally. I mean, and I'd like to say that I say that I am all in, but reality is that I'm a 40-year-old self-employed guy with age kids and a marriage. So arm wrestling is still a hobby.
Yeah.
It is like I'm not making subsidizing anything for me other than my fun. So it's a good reminder, and I'm happy that I'm successful in my work. That I never aspire to subsidize my living with arm wrestling.
Mm-hmm. No, I hear you.
That's fair because it's not easy.
No. Curtis Mocan says, "What?" He goes, "What's up, my brothers in arms? Can't wait to see you make waves in 2026."
Hell yes, you will.
Yes, he will.
Same thing for Curtis, man.
Oh yeah, he's
like one. Like he struggled to stay healthy, but when Bro actually gets a gets a little time that he can actually stay healthy, train, get stronger, and he's sky's the limit for that guy.
Oh yeah, he actually knocked out Caleb Freeborn at provincials this year. That was really impressive.
Yeah, I've seen that. No, I was really happy for him with all the shenanigans that led to all of that happening with him for Alberta. We'll just call it shenanigans and move on from that.
Yeah, I don't think the after poll was very good for him. yeah.
That story. That's a story for sure.
Oh yeah, that's a story. I guess it's a story for him. yeah, for sure.
Anyways, going to nationals the second year and getting a huge class and having success there, losing to John was that definitely let me know that I was doing something right. You know, I was 3 months earlier at provincials. I had no. At that point, I had asked a close friend and experienced puller if I should try and give nationals a crack. And if he would have told me maybe wait, I would have waited. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, I was still very unconfident. I wasn't confident. I was really just going to step it up to the table in a defensive situation, catching it, you know.
Yeah.
So that was a big getting a second and being under 2 years in at nationals in the 190 was that was special for sure.
Oh, I bet. I mean, I seen you improve really quick. It was really crazy how fast you improved. So I seen you a year before. I think I first met you. I don't remember the event, but I met you a year before at an event, and you did not look like the same guy at nationals.
No.
Yeah,
it's only been 3 years, so every year has been a huge change.
Yeah.
Hopefully this coming up year is the same way. That's the goal.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. So, what do you what are your thoughts on this TAWF League?
Oh man, I mean,
exciting.
I think it has crazy potential. For sure. Like just watching the event, what I think it was 2 weeks ago, knowing that it was their first, preseason event. Obviously, there was things that they were trying to figure out on the go and whatnot. I thought it was amazing. Like,
yeah, me too.
Instantly, I was into the game aspect of it. Like that added a whole other, whole another aspect to watching arm wrestling. And we're in a very individual sport.
Yeah,
where we our friends, partners. So seeing guys that may talk shit to each other in the past, all cheering for each other, and I love it. Like
it's awesome.
People will get to see different characters, different personalities at the table. I'm super pumped to be involved with it, and
nice.
it's for a guy like me, it's every reason to try and take it to the next level, right?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like when I got injured, I was like, well, I have nothing to motivate me now. But getting healthy is what's been it. So I can be part of these events, right? So hopefully one day. So I hear you totally. I think this team sport thing is fucking amazing. I mean, just watching it play out and seeing things that could have been better or like decision making on the two teams. Well, actually, the Montreal team played it pretty good. Actually, I thought the Toronto team just wasn't understanding things they could do to get the extra points or to even the playing field. So,
well, I think it's definitely going to be one of those things where the managers will learn as they go. They're going to have. I don't know if you guys are football fans at all, but if you watch any baseball or watch any of the Jays games, there's so much strategy in managing a baseball game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is kind of the same aspect, right? You're taking 9, 10, whatever guys, 12 guys, and ladies, obviously for the ladies part, but and trying to use them in spots where they can be successful. And even there is even that because of the fouls and losing points with fouls, you can actually, if with some gameplay, you can actually potentially maybe be okay with losing a point or two, but not letting that guy get full points by losing or losing on somebody that's susceptible to fouling lots.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even if, let's say, listen, I don't know if I can pin this guy, but I know I can stop him for a bit and make him work. You know what I mean?
Burn him out, maybe.
Yeah, and just because that there's later rounds, right?
Well, yeah, because they have for that under 1 second flash pin, you get extra points.
Yep, you do.
So if somebody has a really serious good lock, they can at least save you a couple points, right? If they have much chance of winning.
Yeah.
With the whole pulling up thing, if somebody somebody has a really good lock, you can potentially pull up. And
I was just going to say that even for like the super class, right? Let's say I'm not on the team, but let's say I was on the team and I was up against Heidelberg. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm not going to beat him, but if I could tire him out and he just make his arm mush, the class below, it might be a strategy next round to pull up, right? Because exactly.
Totally. Yeah, it'll be going to be a lot of fun to watch, and I think that
watching the strategies, and
I made the similarity of baseball because it's going on right now. But if you've been watching it, you see how much stress those managers are under, and I can see how it could get pretty intense between the managers and the calls once, especially once there's a couple games under their belts.
Yeah.
Well,
you see it in football, right? Football is a game of inches, really. It's
totally.
Yeah. Oh, look at this super chat.
Super chat.
$13.99. It's our good friend, teammate, and teammate of you in the Calgary team, Sean Crowther. Goes, hey everyone, can't wait for February 21st. The Calgary team is going to be dominant in the TAWF. Yes, Calgary team is going to be dominant, Sean. I know it is. Just because of the depth of the classes. I think every class can pull up. So that's awesome.
I'm really looking forward to Vancouver team and the teams in the States haven't been announced yet.
Yeah.
But this is a joke, the little bit of time I spend on social media, I've seen that there's quite a bit of interest. So, guys throwing their names out there already. And I'm expecting to have to pull like the best guys,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the thing about this is no bro league, right? Like this is the best people. Yeah, this is the best people. So
everybody's a killer, and if you're not, people will get exposed pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Agree.
Not there.
So. I agree. Totally. I'm really excited. I'm telling you, I've been overexcited. Like I've been just popping off big time, and save some of the energy for when it gets closer. I think now, but yeah, I think it's amazing.
That's really neat. As like the sport, in the end, brotherhood. We're all, we're all talking. If that's the way to get the excitement going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be 8 teams. I mean, I pay to arm wrestle. I mean,
yeah.
We all pay to arm wrestle.
It ain't cheap.
No.
Well,
it's a lot cheaper than my golf.
Yeah.
Golf. Yeah, you can blow a lot of money.
I used to do 120, 130 rounds a season.
Yeah. No, that's my next favorite hobby, and it's like.
Wow, we got to go golfing. Sean's been golfing. Sean's been out a couple times now, and Matt came out too.
Yeah.
I'm a golfer. Yeah.
I'm a golf fiend and an arm wrestling fiend.
I was until I found arm wrestling.
That's not good on the elbows, man. Your elbows gonna be wrecked.
That's what I was gonna say.
My first 2 years of arm wrestling, it did screw up my golf game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm at the point where I can pull on Saturday and golf on Sunday.
Nice.
No, awesome.
Yeah, it didn't affect your swing. It affected my swing a lot, I found.
Man, it actually really helped with arm wrestling so much about the connection.
Yeah.
And using your core.
Yeah. It actually helped your swing. Yeah.
With cutting weight, losing some weight, I developed more speed.
Oh, okay. So your momentum.
It actually, it really helped. This year, like I've been playing golf for 25 years, almost 30 years, and all my clubs this season went about 5 to 10% further.
Nice.
That's great.
Just from focusing on because arm wrestling really helped with maximum at center.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
With my hands, learning to just bring my hands back to where I started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned because I hit this golf ball the same for 25 years, and arm wrestling helped me hit the golf ball further.
That's crazy. I've had elbow issues lately trying to golf, but then again, I've had elbow injuries, so that might make sense, right? Yeah.
If you're gonna be doing both, you got to get your body used to it because it's hard.
Yeah.
Tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, and arm wrestling elbow are all the exact same injury. It's all the exact same thing. So you're targeting the same spot as when you're golfing as when you're arm wrestling for that one spot.
Yeah, that way I've been super fortunate with my right, which is my better arm. I love to bang inside. I have zero elbow pain.
I like what Sean said here. He said that was a major aspect on who got on the team. It was picked as strategical as possible with pure victory in mind. Yeah.
I have an idea for TAWF, maybe for not next year, like the one that's coming up. Maybe the next one is maybe they could make it like, because they started at 176. Maybe make a 154, a 176, and then 198, or maybe even a 187, 198, and make that like the lower league, like the lighter league, and then make the heavier one 200, 225, 242, and then unlimited. That way it makes sense more, because a 176 guy taking on like a 300-pound guy, you'd get crazy points, but it just kind of crazy, you know what I mean? And you kind of lose that lower end. That's probably why they pulled it up to 176, because you can't really it wouldn't be as feasible, right? Maybe at some point they'll break it into different parts so it would be a little more competitive.
Yeah.
Big super chat in the house. 1999 USD. Side pressure. Clifton Erickson. Yes.
Yeah, Zach. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think the pulling up thing, like a class, maybe.
Yeah.
But the reality is as the levels go up, weight classes.
Everyone's good.
So I don't see any of us 175 guys pulling up to the supers unless it was out of
necessity where that's all that could happen. Yeah.
It's how far do you want to saturate it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to keep the pullers at a high level. High level 175 guys really still shouldn't hold their own with high level plus guys. Like
I think with fatigue and certain factors, it's no problem to pull up at 205.
No.
Like, but like you said, one class.
I'm not talking about the top 10 guys in the world either.
Yeah. Oh
No.
yeah, exactly.
I'm talking about
And that's
I'm talking about the window where, you know, where you want to keep it special. Not everybody can make the team. You know,
yeah.
You don't have 30 guys, you know, from every province. I
mean, it's hard to say where it will go, right? Like if this thing blows up, takes off, gets huge, the teams might actually be 3 and a fourth of reservists, or there might
the
be
reason why I was bringing it
16
up
teams,
is
right?
I agree with it all. It's just I would just want more weight classes is what I'm bringing up mainly.
Yeah.
Because I understand because they're all grouped together, it really wouldn't make sense to have them too low because anytime there'd be a pull up, it would just be a stomping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Totally. And I mean, I wasn't saying that there's lots of people involved, but maybe what they would have is just like the NHL. You have the AHL or the you could have a lower a farm team or whatever, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Like just started another league, an offshoot of the league, like a farm league, like the OHL and AHL. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back tables around too. If they're doing it on a back table,
yeah,
would get more people pulling on them.
Yep.
Totally. I just know a bunch of guys that are too light to ever pull it that weight that would love to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had talked to somebody that had the same thing, and my only thing about that was is that still for the one, because it was kind of like what Brian had said about being able to pull up for the guys that make a hardcore that walk around at 155 or 160.
Yeah.
When you have that one class that to pull up, you're pulling a pretty, you know, it'd be really hard for that lightest guy to pull up. It was one of the things that I had thought about.
Which is why I was kind of mentioning, like, have it so that it wouldn't be possible for them to pull up more than 198. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where have it like you have like a 154, 176, or 198 pulling this at this place, and then the 200s. You know what I mean?
Totally. Well, I mean, I think as a community, we support it. I mean, and there's no. I think the limits are endless.
Like, yeah, I agree.
Totally.
Yeah. So Sean says, "Yeah, you're only going up for a first round match," and then he goes, "Jordan against the entire Vancouver team nonstop."
Every first round, it's you're pulling first.
Every first round, yeah.
Oh man, honestly, I had Sean out to me a little while ago, and I was so excited.
I'm excited for you.
You know, and
I'm super excited.
Every time I get to go pull right now, if I travel, I'm meeting somebody new that I really admire. You know, because it's also new and I just haven't been around that long.
Yeah. I know what that's like.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see that list of my teammates. Like,
yeah.
I can't wait to see the Vancouver list too.
Because I was like,
yeah,
you know, super cool to have Kelly as a teammate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
He'll be in your corner too. He'll be seeing stuff. He'll be able to help.
Kelly's a great teammate to have, man. If you got him screaming at you when you're pulling, that would be awesome.
I really, he was a guy that I would really appreciate the opportunity to train with the next couple months. For sure.
Yeah, I look up to Kelly a lot too. Yeah. Actually, I just had Marcus Thompson recently. I've been talking to him. He would really like to see the two Leach brothers at Arm Gods. So, opportunities knocking for you guys. Yeah, it'd be an off season. It'd be an off season from TAWF. So,
well, losing to Kelly, that was my most valuable loss that I've ever had. I mean, I had never traveled. I think it was actually it may have been I had 2 inter-club super matches. It was just kind of funny. The first real super match that I ever had was against Kelly. You know?
Oh yeah, that's
what a super
match! What a gnarly super match! Yeah,
yeah. Oh, I'll just go up against Kelly Leach for my first super match.
Well, when I pulled through in the hook in the first round, I was like, "Oh baby!" And little did I know, and I had homework. I mean,
Yep.
He just flat out pro'd me after, right?
Oh yeah.
It was such a learning experience because instantly I realized, okay, it's not all about power, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Power is great and it's really handy, but he's a generational puller, man.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, I mean, he beats guys that are stronger than him all the time too. Like his style and just his determination in a match, and his heart. Like that's a special arm wrestler, you know. So,
And like Jordan was saying, generational puller. So he's gotten
yeah,
his uncle,
yeah,
maybe a couple uncles, and his dad. They've been doing
yep.
it for a long time, and they're all killers, also, right?
Yeah, I know. And that's what I mean. That's why I always say, well, you don't know who the Leach brothers are? Whenever I hear that, I get upset. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're fucking, everyone knows who Kelly and Wesley are, you know?
No, I've only been in the same room a couple times with them, but I love it, man. Like the two brothers,
Yeah.
they don't give two shits about what anybody else thinks.
No, they don't even know you exist. They just yell at each other to do pull better. Yeah. I mean, you can't have more motivation than that. Like, geez, you know? Not allowed to play for another team. Oh, you're not allowed to play for another team, Allie. No, it's true. You can't be within 150. I think he said 150 kilometers. So if like your team is, yeah, you can't, yeah, I don't know. Something about 150 kilometers anyway.
I had a friend that messaged me a little work. He was like, 150 kilometers. You can't pull for the team. I was like, no.
Oh, that's only if there's no. That
team within 150.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
I really quickly Googled how far John lived from Montreal.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
762 kilometers.
Yeah, you're like, come in, like Flynn. Yeah. Yeah, he's in Sudbury or something, isn't he? Where is he? Yeah.
And what a gentleman that guy is, man.
Oh, I like John a lot. Yeah, yeah, and you got to pull him, right?
That person to not like John after you met him.
Yeah. Ali says he's American now.
I believe it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Nah,
You probably got a passport in every country, Ali, don't you?
Yeah, different names and everything, eh?
Yeah, but you basically are a reserve anyway. So yeah, so Ali, you're you know what, if anything happens, you're in like Flynn. So yeah, Ali's a beast on the table. Actually, he's been a little off lately, but we all, you know what, not everybody can be like. You're not always ace every time. Like things happen, psychological, just something off that day. I mean,
it's also like sometimes some people perform better under pressure. Some people don't perform better under pressure. You know what I mean?
that's right. Everyone's different. Yeah, that's true.
I find myself. I think it's one of those things where unless you're like training to perform, it can be really hard to go out there, especially in a tournament situation. Like I can only speak for myself this way because I've had pretty good success. So I've went to plenty of tournaments where I haven't had to work very hard.
Yep.
And then it's easy to take that for granted. And then all of a sudden somebody shows up in super good shape.
Surprises you. Yeah.
When you take it for granted, you can get exposed. That's how the sport works. Like, I mean, single percentage points matter a lot. So just being a little bit off, not being ready in the setup, being a little lazy in the setup. I mean, against good pullers, they're going to take advantage of that. Right.
I've had that. I've had it where I've just been like, you know what, I got enough, and then all of a sudden, shit, what did I do?
B-side.
Yeah. And then you're pulling more, right? You're pulling twice as much.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you don't like that's tournament pulling. I mean, it's a
different animal.
I don't really love it. I know, and that's another actually thing that I really think is cool about the team aspect of the TAWF. The super matches, obviously, it's got super popular. Everybody, a couple months in now, wants a super match.
Yeah.
But the guys that have helped me, some of the older guys, some of the guys that I really look up to, like Michael Barrett. That's like, there's a reason why a guy should become a good tournament puller. You know, all the reasons we're talking about why guys don't like tournaments. Once you learn to fight through that, I mean, you're going to be that much better. You know,
I agree.
We all got to be able to pull tired. We all got to be able to pull after somebody gets a win on us. You know, that shit's going to happen in the super matches as well.
And it's like trials and tribulations of what we go through. That make us better.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas tournament and you don't perform, you can end because you didn't have your game. You thought you were going to get first or second. All of a sudden, you can be fifth or sixth.
Yeah.
Which happens to a lot of people. It happens.
Oh, I've had it where of course I'm not doing that anymore, but I've reffed a tournament and like 7 hours on my feet reffing, and then now I got to fucking pull because I had to wait all day because I'm a super, and I have nothing. My legs are jello, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what I'd like to see though is I would like to see something that we're going to look at too with our events. This thing about keeping people at the event being the only reason you make pros pull last, I don't like it. I actually like the amateurs getting to see the pros pull because I find they can learn more, right? Like if the pros, and plus the pros put in their dues. I don't know. I really like running. If you're not running multiple tables or like 3 tables, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing maybe pros go before the AMs, right? Myself. And I think it would speed tournaments up, or run them at the same time. Run a table for the amateurs, run a table for the pros, or 3 tables. Do 2 pros, 1 amateur. I mean, I know there's more amateurs sometimes than there is pros, but I don't know. That's something I'd like to work out though, because I don't think it's fair that the best pullers have to wait 10 hours to pull every friggin' event, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. It's lots of guys like the reals, like the leeches, for example.
Yeah.
I've only been around them a couple times, but when I've been around them, because they're straight business, they don't even if they don't show up.
Yeah.
No,
I know they're smart though. They're like, why waste all that energy?
I'm going to pull the pro class, and it is going to be later. For me, if I'm going to call myself a pro, then it's my job to be ready. And
you're right. You're right.
And then I can call a buddy and I can be like, tell me when to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot now, especially for the higher level tournament. That guys aren't sitting there waiting all day for the pull because they know.
I'm the dummy that does it because I want to see everything.
So, and when I was pulling my 198 class at nationals last year, I was literally bouncing back and forth between watching my buddy Nick Kent pull his class at the same time. Like a year later, I would be able to not do that because I know I need to watch the class.
Yeah.
But I was so invested in watching my friend, my training, that like bouncing behind the backstage, running over there. I love running back and getting onto the table.
Yeah. I've done it too.
So,
you're not the only one.
Wanting to watch your friends and everything, but I'm there. But now I'm past that. Like that 10-15 minutes before my class comes up. During
that's your time, your mental time. Yeah.
It's locked in. Yeah, gotta be like we said, just something like, and I failed at this not that long ago. Just not being in kill mode.
Yeah.
For the go,
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you lose, but you're actually. We're trying to get I'll use golf again. Golf, you have a pre-shot routine, right? And obviously the setup is a little bit different in arm wrestling once you have to put your hands together. But till that point, keeping the routine and, feeling locked in, I think is super important.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you 100%. I mean, I remember so many times I lost just because I wasn't 100% into it in the setup, like being locked in, ready, focused, fighting for everything you want in the setup and not accepting anything less. I mean, if you're not doing that, you're not winning. Maybe you're winning some, but you're not winning all the time.
Well, and the good pros want to rattle you.
Yeah, they do, and they do rattle you. I've had some in my head, like fucking, like I said, nationals. I mean, Solomon started way before our match even came up. You know what I mean? He's like, "Yeah, I made the brackets, man. We're going first." I'm like, "What?" Yeah. Then he's like, "Oh, I know how much you like pressers." Yeah, I'm like, "Fuck off." Sure not. And then I go, "Oh, so you're gonna get called first, obviously, so you get the good side of the table." He goes, "Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe." I'm like, oh, "Okay." He goes, "You can have any side you want, brother." I said, "Okay." So sure enough, Solomon Latimer, Brian Parliament. I'm like, so I go up there. He's already on the good side. He goes, "I'm here already, bro." I'm like, "Oh my god, I want to fucking." Oh yeah, he did a great job, man. Yeah.
I mean, the best that you
learn. I learned something. For sure.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. That was my first nationals last year. So.
Cool.
Yeah, so I got injured pretty bad, but you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm glad I went. So,
yeah. No, I being in Manitoba, the guys saying that it would sure be nice to have a Manitoba team, whatnot, like when that league potential growing.
Yeah.
My answer to that was go to Moncton, man.
Yeah.
Train your ass off and win a national title. And then it won't. There's a team.
I agree. I agree with you,
dude. I lived in Moncton for like 10 years too.
Yeah. Wow. No. Guys gotta travel.
Yeah. You got to put you got to get yourself out there. You're right.
Well, and I think for Sean, when he picked this team,
yeah,
I can only speak for myself. I don't know how exactly he made his pick, but I met Sean times, and when he's met me, it's because I've met him before.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a bounce into each other.
Mm-hmm.
Which I would think would be a big part of why they would pick guys, because they've actually witnessed their commitment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They want committed guys who can get the job done and are reliable and are multifaceted.
Yeah, because what if they? So okay, yeah, that's a good example. Yeah, Sean definitely wanted committed guys, and there's some guys that are probably a little butthurt they're not on the team. But you got to remember, there's going to be 7 events in a season. You got to be willing to be at all 7. So you're going to have to
and perform.
You're going to have to conform to the schedule. You got to be willing to travel. You got to be willing to go to the States. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if guys fall. No, I think Calgary's pretty solid. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the teams over the next 2 years, there could be a lot of changes throughout the roster.
And Sean has backups. I'm guessing the other guys have backups.
Yeah, they're
prepared. But they put their best team forward, which is the smartest thing you can do when you're trying to win.
Yeah, but Ontario, Heidebrecht had the surgery, so we all wish.
I hope Heidebrecht comes back strong because he
will. I'm sure he will.
He can be a freaking animal on the table, man.
Well, he ripped his bicep tendon off, right? But the thing is he was a beast already, and he's already had the surgery, so he's already talking about recovery. And we all seen what happened to everybody that has a bicep tendon rip. After they get surgery, they come back. It's like, I don't know what it is, but it seems like they're like Todd Hutchings, So I'm sure he'll be fine. But who the problem is Rick Heidebrecht. Who replaces Rick Heidebrecht in Toronto, like in Ontario?
Devin.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I mean, there's not another guy at Rick's level that you can just swap out for Rick.
Not there, no, and not many in Canada. Rick Heidebrecht's a multi-time Canadian national champion. right?
What's that one guy that did really good at nationals that was coming back?
Steve Marcoux from the
Was that
club.
was it super heavy?
No, he's a 242. Yeah.
Maybe I'm trying to think who it was. There
But
was a
he's
guy who was doing really good. Dave something maybe. Maybe he was a 242.
Dave Hall, a lighter guy or a big guy?
I thought he was a big guy.
Trying to think.
I don't know, but I know that Calgary just got a beast in Stephen Marcoux. That guy's strong, man. Like that guy's strong. Oh, yeah.
Where's Steven from?
He's part of Red Deer Club. He trained with Red Deer years ago. He won. It was 5 years ago. He won Canadian Nationals right and left, and
Multinational, nice.
yeah, he's multinational. And then he just walked away at the time because arm wrestling wasn't really like, this is a guy that doesn't train at all for arm wrestling that comes and crushes everyone. Like I'm telling you, just a genetic freak on the table. Like
that's kind of me a little bit. I don't really train for arm wrestling. I practice once, twice every couple weeks, and I carry this guy around.
Yep, lots
of
blood.
Nice.
Lots of
I like it.
And I know that I need to. I know that getting the honor to pull on the team is definitely motivation for me to.
You imagine if you were incorporating high rep 7 days a week with three days of like that, and I didn't know that. I didn't know you didn't do a lot of the gym lifts.
I've been to the gym in the last 3 years. I've been to the gym this time.
No, yeah. Well, Zach's very similar to you. He does bands and he does mainly table time.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's changed, Zach, but I know that's what.
No, I'm a table time. I'd probably say 85 to 90%, and then pretty much just bands the rest. I'll work out here and there, but it's mostly band work.
Yeah.
I like to do most of my training on that table, man.
Yeah. Everything I do is arm wrestling specific now, though. I got rid of all my gym bro lifts. So the only one I do now, and I do it light and many times, is bench press or JM press because I'm just want to condition everything. But nothing heavy. I don't go heavy anymore on the bench. My curls still get pretty heavy, and my table curls because I used to lack in my defense, so I added a bunch of stuff to really strengthen my ability to just stop people from pinning me if I miss the goal, whatever. Right, so I do a lot of table curls and stuff like that. So
yeah, I've been really obsessed with learning how to arm wrestle.
Hey, no, nothing wrong with that.
Because of my work schedule, over the last couple months I had a couple. All of this is kind of fallen into amazingly, where I'm actually, for the first time in the last 10 years, I could actually see myself having time to do something like train.
Yeah.
Devote like a good portion of your life to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and 6 months ago, I couldn't have imagined that,
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like it's all kind of.
Yeah, but you know what? It seems like your ceiling's really high because from what I'm hearing, Jordan, you've gotten to a place with just basically learning how to arm wrestle and arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Right?
I there's no doubt about that with natural strength and ability.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the first year I sucked. The second year I learned to use my natural power.
Mm-hmm.
With very little technique, with really using one lane. This year I've developed more, but I probably actually took a step, maybe even a step down a little bit in power.
Mm-hmm.
Because a year ago at this time I was walking around 210.
Okay.
I was working one lane instead of now being 190, 185 in that area, and work on 4 different things,
Yeah, but you'd smoke your current self would smoke that other version of you, right?
I think so.
I believe it.
Well, you got to remember too, it's tendons too. Like we can pull as hard as we want when we start. Our tendons will only let us do what it will do. But as you keep pulling and those tendons keep conditioning and they get stronger and stronger, and you go in positions and you can hold better because your tendons are stronger. People don't realize this is like, yes, you have to be strong, but if you don't build that tendon conditioning, you can't. That's your levels. That's a lot of your levels going up.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
Yeah, and that's where I lack. I'm too strong for my tendons. I just keep
your
ripping.
muscles aren't dictating the load on your arm. Like the muscles are dictating the motion, like the range of motion, but the actual load on the arm is dictated by your tendons, right? Yeah. Holding on to the bone and holding on to the muscle.
Yeah.
When it goes to move, that's when, you know.
And then actually guys that are obsessed, like all of us are or have been or were in our first couple of years, it's so hard to get new guys and guys that are having a hard time with how they're not developing to say, bro, just take a break.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You know, give it some time.
All my best levels gained were after I took 3 weeks.
Like a month, 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks off. Yep.
And when you're just getting into it, and I mean, it's understandable because we're so excited that we're learning new things, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got it, because you're obsessed.
Yeah.
That I'm really grateful that I grew out of that state.
Yeah, the practice championship. Yeah.
Where now if I go 10 days without pulling, I mean, would I like to arm wrestle? Yeah. But it's for my benefit, so it's
Well, how many times have you pulled that guy at practice that is just he's been pulling too much, and then you don't see him
2 months.
You don't see him for a month and a half, and he shows up, and you're like, "What the fuck did you do in a month and a half?" Oh, nothing. I just healed. I'm like, "Oh, really?" I don't know. I've experienced it with people. I'm like, I was pinning you. I couldn't even feel you. Now it's like I'm redlining. Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's a crazy sport, man. That way, I try to almost put nothing. My arm wrestling potential and where I'm at arm wrestling, I put almost nothing into practice. You know, who I let pin me, who did pin on me. Because I mean, for me, I'm such a head case already.
Yeah.
I need to throw that shit out the window, you know, like, because unless you practice, unless you rested 4 weeks before practice, which none of us rarely are going to do.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Unless you're going hydrated, properly fueled, you know, I mean.
Well, my first year I ego pulled and it didn't do me any good. I was in pain. I had to ice my arms constantly. I couldn't sleep at night. Yeah, I couldn't even sleep some nights because my arms ached so bad. And you know what? When I slowly, and I would say slowly because it took me a long time, when I learned to just take it easy, you know what I mean? Let a guy work with a guy, let him pin you, work on different lanes, communicate. Like I'm all new. Like the last year is when I've been started practicing all this stuff. Good communication, you don't need to pin in practice, work, but if I did that right away, fuck, I would be so much better now. I wish I did, but I didn't. Right.
Yeah. Well, and when you're pulling that way, you're actually promoting healing.
Yeah.
Like
that's right.
You can pull for a couple of days in a row that way after.
Yeah. Because you're just putting blood in there. You're not redlining. You're not doing anything to really damage.
Good static and moving. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, just work on positions. I mean, I like to just specific train too on the table. Like sometimes I'll be like, hey, I just want to work on setups, and I'll be working on the setup, right? And then actually, I'm glad I did because I learned a lot in the last year. Even Sean, he's in the chat. There's little things that he tells me here and there. They stick so strong that I even like try to use them on him next time I grip up with him. You know what I mean?
It's super important to try different things. Like, just for example, you see BLM's setup.
Yeah, it's fucked looking. It's like
why it works for him though.
Yeah, but in reality, all he does is stand up, and he's here already.
Well, It puts the opponent in a terrible position hand-wise. Like, it puts so much load into their fingers. It puts so much freaking load in their fingers,
and
man.
when he starts like this, he just has to bring his core up, and he's here already.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He's like, yeah. So I never got it, but now he's like, now he's already here just by lifting his body. Like,
but he's behind it.
Yeah,
always behind it.
Always behind. Yeah,
behind.
Yeah. It's enough. His setups. He's a king of setups. Actually, I would have to say.
Yeah, he was one of the first guys that I watched videos of when I first, like, after my maybe second practice, when I did my first deep dive.
Yep.
It was BLM, and I was like,
this guy's a maniac. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's awesome. I know. I mean, a character, right? Charisma. That's what I see with this team league too. You will, like, especially if it gets on mainstream TV, you're gonna have fucking people that are like, with BLM signs in the crowd, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be fucking cool. Yeah, Jordan Wiebe, you know what I mean? They're fucking yeah. The next thing you know, like, whatever. Do you have a nickname, Jordan, yet?
Party Crasher.
Party Crasher.
The Party Crasher.
Yeah,
I like
they'll
it.
have a big banner and they'll be like Party Crasher. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, no, sure, having a lot of fun.
Yeah, Clifton. Yeah, not everybody can train like you, brother. He goes hard constantly in the gym, and then
if your body's adapted and you get enough nutrition and enough sleep and you're used to it, sure. But it's going to take you years to get to that level.
Yeah, just to be. You know what? Clifton's at a point now though where I think his tendons are just steel cables. So
I think he replaced them. He's lying to people. No, I'm still human. He's not human.
Yeah, he's like Wolverine. He's got those. Got that metal throughout his body.
Straight up.
Well, there's some guys that just pull. They can pull in like arm break positions, and like you ain't gonna pin them unless you break their arm.
Yeah,
Leach Brothers, right there.
Yeah, Leach Brothers. Yeah, Zach's got his work cut out for him with Dustin. Yeah.
It's
to watch because I mean, like Clifton and Curtis, like those guys, that would be a killer match actually.
Curtis and Clifton, I think so too. Curtis is actually, Curtis is looking really good on the right, man. Like, really good.
I think Curtis is a little bigger than Clifton, though. I don't know if it's fair for Clifton.
I don't know.
Curtis is a big boy.
They can meet the weight, though. Curtis can make 220, I think.
If he can make 220, I think that's a fair match, yeah.
He has done it. He was on the 220 rankings.
Clifton wants to be 240 for Jordan.
Yeah, so come down to 230 and then pull fucking Mocan afterwards.
Hey.
I know those guys have talked for a long time, so they'll.
Oh yeah.
People want to see that match too.
Oh yeah.
But the reason why I said that is both those guys can pull that way though.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Like, give the hand away and like still max.
And just go sideways.
Just get arm connection on the wrist and just push through.
I haven't got that. I haven't that part of my game. I have not developed, and until. In this thing and moving it backwards, I'm not going to put it yet.
Until you get forced to do it, keep getting your hands strong.
I haven't struggled with that at all yet.
No. And you probably won't ever as long as you keep training that. And the thing is, if you ever use that move, it's against someone like you, not against someone who also
Well, your style too, Jordan. Like you look like you're hard to top roll.
I've really been lucky that I didn't know that I had it containment.
Mm-hmm.
But once I learned that, and then like stopped after about a year and a half, I stopped death gripping.
Smart.
And learning to kind of ninja ninja. So it's like everything's a counter, right?
Yep.
And when you have a little bit of room and you have a tight containment, all of a sudden I realized, I'm catching these guys because their bodies are sailing away.
Yeah.
I'm keeping their hand there, and then it's good night, move, right?
That's fucked. You know what, Matt? You know what? The first thing Matt started training me when I joined the club, because I started with Red Deer, right? Matt would tell me, "You're fucking squeezing the shit out of my hand. Stop squeezing my hand." He goes, "I just want you to be strong. You can squeeze, but like only when it matters. Like if you're going to, if you already got me over, you're going for the pin, and you want to squeeze down." He goes, but I want you just to be like a plank. I want your hands strong, but that way you can slide. So if you want to slide into a hook, slide out. You can do so much more, and your opponent will slide in your hand where basically they'll go right in the ball of your hand. Now you got them anyway. So he was teaching me that early on too. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to me, it also made sense that when you're using power to grip, I'm now taking percentages away from this.
Yep.
Right.
And you're letting them feel your fingers where they want to be.
Flexed anything really, I have a little bit there, but I'm holding nothing. Whereas I'm actually now there's pressure and weight involved.
Yeah.
So I'm taking away my speed, my full power because I'm already starting under tension. But that's the game, right? Like load, unload. There's a time for everything.
I load against hitters. There's no secret there. I'm loading, and it's not really on them. I'm loading on myself, right? Like I'll make sure I got what I want, but I'm loading as much as I can. So that way, because I know they're faster than me because I'm not a hitter, right? So that way I can just stuff the hit. And a lot of times a hitter will throw themselves out of position if they don't get the hit. So, I'm more of a counter puller overall, even though I get on these streaks where I flash people and then I get addicted to it and then I start losing. So yeah. Because flashing's fun sometimes, right? Yeah.
Well, it's just that time and place, and I mean, obviously, learning to hit is important.
It is. Well, because you're not always hitting for the pad; you're hitting for position, right?
Totally. So, no, I just think about what you said there about sometimes I'm flashing people, sometimes speed is really deceptive. If I can look really quick against somebody that's not that great, I'm saying, but then somebody that's actually because I feel like I've gained some good speed, but I also know some guys that are a whole lot faster than me. So like that fraction of a second, means so much. Like it's something you can't even really see, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's guys that have it. Yeah, they have it down to what letter of ready go to go on, and you know what I mean. Like it's like down to a science, right? So.
Well, I was actually telling Dakota. Dakota had asked me about what I thought about his match coming up. Caden, and I said, Caden is got a lot of experience. Like he's a high speed top roller, and if you aren't willing to risk going early, and fouling for early starts, a guy like Caden will he's a giant killer for a reason.
Yeah.
Because he's an expert at getting the go.
I'm surprised that Dakota even searched him out because I think Dakota was pushing for that match. So it's good for him for shooting upwards, though. You know.
But I said, well, I said you guys are both young studs.
Yeah.
I think they're right around the same age. How old is Dakota? 23, 24?
No, I think he's 27. I think.
Well, but
I think he's a little older. I think I could be wrong, but
whatever.
Yeah, it don't matter. He's still young anyway. Fuck.
They're relatively close in weight. They're gonna I'm 100% positive Caden will stick with it. Dakota sticks with it. Those guys are gonna pull each other lots of times.
Yeah.
Over the next years, you know.
No, that's for sure. Yeah. So, well, I mean, I have guys. I built. You know what I like? I like building rivalries with guys. So, right now, my new one is Solomon. Well, listen, he got me the first time he beat me with like pure IQ, table IQ. First round, I stuffed like because I'm a lot stronger than him. I just know I'm way stronger than him. But I stuffed him, no problem. He actually slid me 4 inches across the pad and off the pad. Like he has this weird, awkward press thing that he does, and he hits with it, and he'll just javelin you across the pad. So there was a lot of things I learned from that guy.
I like Solomon a lot. He was same thing.
I like Solomon too.
Actually, he was one of the first guys that talked to me. It was the North versus South.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Billy Berg's event.
Yeah, Billy Berg's event. That was my first. I'm pretty sure that was my first tournament.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
We sponsored an overall, I think, of that.
Yeah, that was my first tournament. That was the only tournament that I ever pulled amateur.
Wow. And that was
one and done.
Fuck, and you know what? That's your first tournament?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm even more impressed. I remember.
2.5 years ago, my first tournament.
Yeah, that's fucked, eh? Wow.
And then I went to Slamfest in Thunder Bay. That was my first traveling outside of town tournament. That's a shout out Chris Nichols. Hopefully they do that again. Chris is an unbelievable guy, and he's a world class ref. So anything Chris does or puts his name on, I fully support. I admire that guy a lot.
Okay, nice. Yeah, well, getting back to Sullivan really quick. Yeah. I learned he's beaten me both. I've been on the table with him twice. Both times I thought I was way stronger, and he outclassed me both times. I learned so much from him. So I had a super match in August that they asked me if I wanted to pull him in Nova Scotia, or was that in PEI? I think it was in PEI, but I couldn't do it, and I ended up getting hurt anyway. So it's a good thing I didn't take the match anyway. But it was supposed to be in August. But I think we're pulling right-handed at the King and Queen of the North next year at SP's event.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I'm pulling Solomon on a super match right-handed that day, and then he's pulling Jody Williams left-handed as well. Yeah.
I'd like to see you, my buddy Dan Hogue.
Okay.
Yeah, you met him?
I know him. Yeah, big guy. Yeah.
Big
he's a nice guy.
He has a match with Solomon both arms.
Oh, does he?
December 6th at the Man Sask.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I wish him luck.
You two would be a good match to see in the future too.
Yeah. No, I like that guy. He
and you guys are about the same amount of time into the sport.
Yeah, I met him.
He's
with
obsessed.
You. Yeah. He looked pretty good. I watched that. When was that? He was at that event, that King and Queen of the North, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I seen him there. Yeah, he did pretty good.
Yeah, he did. He's definitely leveling up. He's obsessed. His dedication is showing. It's been a very steady this last year.
Yeah. Super nice guy, man. I think I met all you guys I wish I knew the first event I met you, but I remember talking and seeing you outside that night before.
I think it was Grand Prairie.
Maybe it was Grand Prairie. Maybe
it was Grand Prairie the first time I met them.
Yeah, but I think it was even another time I met them too. Maybe it was a Mayhem or it was Black Falls.
That was the first time I met you.
Okay.
No, Brian, it was definitely Grand Prairie because I remember we were all outside the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. It was Grand Prairie. Yeah. You were.
That seemed like that was pretty cool having Yanis there this year.
Yeah. I know. I couldn't make it. They had asked me to ref if I was going, and I wasn't going. So I basically, I said, if you want to pay for everything, then I'll come ref. Yeah, they didn't want to pay that much. They would have to pay me getting there, me getting home, hotel, ref pay. You know what I mean? So I get it. Yeah. So I missed it this year. I was injured, but it would have. You know what? Our teammate Cody, yeah, he did really good against Giannis. Really good. So I wish Cody would have got a pin even. But you know what? I don't even think he needed a pin. You know what he got on Giannis is pretty amazing, even without getting a pin. I'm just going over the chat here. Sorry, guys. I've been a little slow on the chat tonight. Eyes are hurting or something. I live in Thunder Bay. The Kardowski lives in Thunder Bay. Okay, I didn't know that.
Hey.
Jordan won a trophy for the most heart at Slimfest or Slamfest.
Slimfest.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Slim Reaper.
Yeah.
And that's the Thin Reaper, I think, right? Yeah. But or no, it's the other way around. It is Slim, isn't it? and I call him Thin or something.
Yeah. I got confused too. I'm like, wait, which one is it?
Yeah. It was his first tournament as well. Nice. Yeah.
That was a great tournament. I had a fun time.
No, fuck, eh? Cool. Yeah. Well, I'll tell Jordan. Maybe he knows the Kardowski. Do you know who the Kardowski is?
Kardowski?
Yeah. It says, I live in Thunder Bay. Jordan won a trophy for the most heart at Slam Fest. It was my first tournament as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was green, man. I was green.
You were just new. That was your first event?
Yeah, that was my first. Well, that was my first out of town. I think I had pulled.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I pulled that East versus West amateur, and then I think I pulled one other tournament.
You went to East versus West, Billy Bergs, too? Yeah. We sponsored that, too. We sponsored the overall on that.
Maybe that's how it was. I can't remember.
Yeah, but we had a East versus West qualifier, too. And it was good. Kelly Leach did really well. Dustin did really well.
I'm wearing the shirt from it right now. Here, I'll take a quick picture for you.
Yeah.
Was that in Calgary?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, my video's working now. What the heck?
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, that's the shirt. Right
that's
on,
the
Zach.
shirt right here.
Yeah.
What is the status that way? Like, I haven't seen. Has there been really any tournaments in Calgary over the last couple of years?
We got a big one. Well, yeah. There's been a few. Well, we held an international event where we had Uzbekistan World Team down.
Okay.
That was cool. Fraser runs his events in Black Falls, right?
Yeah.
You got Lethbridge, so Iron Core League. They run one every 3 to 4 months in Lethbridge, Alberta.
Extreme runs them usually around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Well, Mayhem then.
Mayhem at the malls in November. Calgary this year, we got Battle Zone. So Perry's coming to work with Gord at Battle Zone this year.
Cool.
And it's going to be in Calgary. And it's going to be like 500 entries. I'm imagining 500 entries for that event.
I want to super match that event.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't think you can until you're on.
I don't know yet. Oh, well, I can find out more. Perry phoned me the other night. He wants me to help out somehow. I said, well, we're running a clinic. We're running an arm wrestling clinic on the Saturday because there's going to be 30 to 40,000 people there in attendance.
Shit.
Yeah, because there's 40 sports, right? So it's
wow.
Yeah, it's called the Good Games.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so they got like fucking table soccer. It's like ping pong, but with a soccer ball. And they got all these sports, volleyball, fuck everything. But arm wrestling is the one thing that's going to be a big space. They got two 50,000 square foot buildings, and there's going to be literally 30 to 40,000 people in the audience. So
should I bring my table?
Maybe we'll see.
Do we need a bunch of donated tables?
We might need 2 or 3 tables for the clinic, but I'm going to have a Mac table and a WAF table. That should be good enough.
I got my Ezreal table. We can always bring that one.
Yeah, but so and then what we're going to do is we're going to work with the public on the Saturday and just let people that never tried it before teach them how to grip up, teach them how to be safe, teach them, you know what I mean? Like actual run like a seminar, but for everybody. Like anybody that wants to come up and you know what I mean? And then maybe we'll do a waiver thing afterwards with, we can say for $100 you beat this guy. We could do that too. But we're gonna have the whole day doing that. And then Perry and Gord Squire are running the event. And I might be going to leaving to go help ref, like to give breaks. And he said maybe do some mic work, like do a little commentary at Battle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome, though. And they're expecting, it's right in Calgary. And like I said, and cash prizes, too. So there's going to be trophies and that and big cash prizes. Because 50% of all entries go back to the athletes, from what I heard.
Always like hearing that.
Yeah, well, especially if there's 500 fucking entries. Like, you might get $1,200 for first place. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a big event. It's a week before your tough event, though, so you can't go.
Okay, so it's no go.
No, it's no go for you. Yeah. No. Sean would kill me if I talk you into going. Yeah.
No, I'm going to take. I have the. It actually as a arm wrestler that's still very new. Knowing that I'm in the position now where obviously I'm like I said this to you, Brian. I think with Sean when he looks at that list, he knows that there's not one guy on that list that's going to be like, oh yeah, I made the team, I'm going to take it easy now.
Yeah, no, exactly.
No, exactly.
Like everybody on that list, I believe, will have had a little extra fire lit, and it's a little bit of a kick in the pants.
It's a special thing, and we might see a special amount of pulling too. I'm not thinking might. We're gonna see. You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about it too. I mean, you know what? It's one thing to pull for yourself all the time, but now that you got a team and you're like, fuck, and you've seen your teammate with his head's down, and you're thinking, fuck that, I got to turn this around for the fucking team. Fucking let's go. You know what I mean? Go. Oh, you know that it's just going to be.
And you're going to have how many guys that are knowledgeable telling you exactly what to do, and like
that's what I'm saying. The corner knowledge that a guy will get, and I mean, I'm looking forward to the team dinner, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, pretty cool, very humbling. But I still want to go into that with the mentality that I want to destroy everybody.
Oh, fuck yeah. And like I said, I mean, just, you know, like I said, that team atmosphere, it might just bring out even more heart out of you. You know, you don't know, right? Like, you know, I know for me, when it's do or die, I'm much better. If I go in and I don't really give a shit, I don't perform as good. If I go in and I'm like, fuck, and I picture like my kid's not eating, or, you know, like I picture something crazy, I fucking always pull really good. So, you know what I mean? And if I'm like worried about my team and fucking, I know under those situations, I would pull way better. Like I know for a fact I would. Yeah.
So have you guys given thought into the whole nationals, North American championships, stuff that's all kind of at the same
time? Are you talking about the
Ottawa 2027?
Yeah, they want to have to. Yeah, I don't know if they've worked anything out yet, but you know, like we might have 2 nationals that year.
What? I thought just this year in March.
Is there going to be a WAF nationals this year? Because I heard they weren't doing it till 27. But
no, there's North American championships. Whatever that one is.
Oh, EFO. Is that the EFO one? I think
pretty
so.
Sure.
I think it is. That's for EFA. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know Sean, like
Sean Boom Hancock does that.
Yeah, he's doing one in Vegas. That's like right at the same time.
We're able to go to that. Drew, what have I reduced in my daily intake? Well, right now I'm down to almost no carbs. Like almost. I haven't got out veggies and stuff yet though, and I've had 2. Like I got to just go 100% commit to the fucking shit. We got some stuff we're doing. We got a big fridge clean out I want to do, and then I haven't been able, you know, money's been a little tight, so I want to go and just go grocery shopping for the fucking 2 weeks, man, and just like do it like people are supposed to do groceries, not day to day, you know. And then I'm gonna get on the carnivore and see what happens. So
are you trying to lose weight or what?
Yeah, and Drew 24 has been. Well, he's been good, you know, like I smoke and I smoke dope and I don't always eat the best. And
you don't do that, Brian.
Yeah, he's always drilling me, right, in the chat. So basically I actually have been, because I want to be a professional athlete. So you got to kind of try to live like one too, right? So yeah. So I've been doing my best, you know, one little habit at a time, right? If I do everything, I'll just go nuts, right? I got to do it slow. So yeah. Yeah, Vegas in March. Yeah, you know what? We had guys go down last year. Did you go last year?
No, I last year I did the Arnold's.
Okay, that's right.
That was right before that.
You did. Yeah, you did good too.
Yeah.
Did you qualify? Did you go to the qual? Well, you did. You went to the qualifier, right?
Yeah, I did the qualifier here. Brian's qualifier.
Yeah.
And then same thing. That was like a 24 guy class. And
big class.
Yeah. Still like, I mean, even at that point, I didn't know what I was actually walking into, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, meeting Scott Bellinger. He's a badass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a long time ago.
And then I got to pull Gia. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's I think he came second in 198 nationals in Georgia.
Wow.
And I beat him twice, so that was a good confidence booster. And then losing to Bo Horner in the finals on the main stage. Bo was such an unbelievable guy. I'd only met him for maybe an hour before we pulled. And I was honestly, he was there with his dad. He's like half my age. And me and him had a lot in common. Losing to him I was okay with it because he was super strong. He pro'd me, and then seeing him there with his dad and his dad so happy, I was like, you know what, like I can appreciate that as a father myself. That it was more special for them, and that second probably did more for me than what the gold would have done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
The gold, I would have came home and been like, oh, nothing to change, nothing to work on.
I got corrected, guys. I'm getting text by Miles. He says this North American Championship is WAF. The other one is Las Vegas, and it's also a North American Championship, but it's EFA.
Okay.
There is a WAF North American Championship this year. Yes.
And I think they're both running like right at the same time.
Yeah, probably. They would do that. A little cutthroat. Well, I mean, I guess if you're pulling for one, you're not pulling for the other one anyway. So what's it matter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense. You know what I say? You know what? Like, I don't buy into all the band drama and shit. I say, listen, if you're at a level where, you know what I mean, you just want to see how you do, go to IFA. Why not? And then when you get to the point, if you're able to get to the point where you're not finding losses anymore, like you're searching high and low for someone to beat you, go to WAF then. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
For me, I've put like I've put no thought into that at all. Like the way I've kind of looked at it in the day and age that we live in. Yeah. Like I know people will say, "Oh, this is what we require for somebody to pull." Like I've heard before. Mm-hmm. Bottom line is, don't lose. Train not to lose. If you're not losing, somebody's going to notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. Like obviously, you need to travel.
Yeah. Definitely. And that's what I'm learning. You got to invest in yourself, right?
No, I mean, and that's why John got those opportunities.
Yeah.
Because he had like 13 right arm super matches in a row.
Yeah.
That he had won. I mean, that's why he got Brandon. That's why he got Adam. That's why he got Craig. I mean,
yeah.
He's pulled everybody this last year.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, yeah, he got himself out there. I remember the Savage Search. So that was back when you were still like just starting to arm wrestle. I was watching the Savage Search, and this guy with this twisted T talking some shit. I was like, "Who's this cocky motherfucker?" And then you know what? I watched him at the Savage Search at Arm Wars, and fuck, he beat Frodo Hoagland. I'm like, "Who's this fucking guy?" Because I didn't even know much about John Therian before that. You know?
Oh, I mean, he's unbelievable.
Oh,
I think he definitely, like I was watching a golf video this morning, a Bryson DeChambeau video and all I remember from it was he said, fail fast, right?
Yeah.
You're going to fail, so fail fast.
Yeah.
Throw yourself in there. And I mean, John would be somebody that, like this year, he wasn't afraid to take matches that were either somewhat short notice because it was a level up, or to pull these high-end guys. And like he arm wrestled way more than most people would in a season, like in this last calendar year. But
exactly.
But he wasn't scared to lose, and he's pulling all the top guys. Like, I mean, he would be somebody that would say, bro, be easy on yourself, maybe take a little break, like
yeah.
Because he has all the potential, like, to be the top guy.
Well, I mean, I think it even starts at even at a low level. So like I always tell guys, they're like, well, when do I know when to go pro when they're an amateur? And I'm like, listen, man, when you get to the point where you feel safe on the table and you feel like you're just competitive, put your name in pro anyway. If you can afford the entry, put it in there, because long as you're pulling safe all you can do is learn. So like, and we all learn every time we get beat. We know exactly where it failed. We know, we can analyze. We know that, oh man, he killed me in the setup. So you're always learning, right? So like, if you're not punching up, then really you're just stagnant. So.
Yeah, and some people are happy with that, right?
Some people are, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Some people are happy with being winning a provincial championship every second or third year.
Yeah,
having 5 of them,
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No. Because they love arm wrestling. You know what? I think if you're one of those guys that stuck it out and is still arm wrestling after a year, I mean, you got the genuine love for the sport at that point, right?
Man, yeah. I often wonder, because I know like how I fell in love with it, but like that first year was really tough, not seeing much progression, and I admire the guys that have stuck it out, that have been in it longer than me. And have seen way less progression than me, and they're still there every week or two grinding it out.
Yeah,
and I'm like, God bless you guys, because I
know
a long time ago.
Well, I've seen guys when I started. I was like looking. I still look up to them too, even though I don't look at them as at the same level. But when I first started, there would be a couple guys that I would see, and I'd be like, "Oh man, fuck, he must be pulling a long time." And then 4 years or 3.5 years later, they're like, it almost seemed like they got worse, but they kept arm wrestling the whole time, right? There's always those guys that almost seem like they get worse the longer they pull. But you know what? They still love it, and they still come out and support. And you know what? If it wasn't for all of us, we wouldn't have a sport, because no one would be buying fucking entries, right, to these events.
Totally. Well, another on that note, like, I mean, that's one thing why I encourage guys to get out and pull and to travel. Because when you're pulling with the same 7, 8, 10, 5, whatever guys it is, and you're all kind of leveling up, not necessarily all at the same time, but you're all leveling up, it's kind of hard to know,
Yeah.
Oh, you're
right. You don't know if you're leveling up.
Everybody's getting better. So like,
exactly. Yep.
That's why it's important to get out there and travel, because not everybody's doing that. So
agree.
The guy that whooped your ass in Regina last tournament, you might now pull right through him,
Yep. Actually, it was Sean that said that to me about a year and a half ago. He's like, Brian, you guys could just start traveling too. He goes, listen, our level's higher than you think. And I'm like, I don't know, because like you said, we're all getting better together. And if you're just pulling the same guys all the time, how are you even supposed to know how good you are, right?
Well, and the thing is, everybody knows how each other pulls.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know how to cheat and how to trick each other or whatnot, or how to take it away, and that in the end, that's not really helping you it's definitely not helping you for a tournament pull.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's all about I've done that quite a bit with some of the guys that I know that are fast, that I pull with my eyes closed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just so that I'm not trying to take anything with my eyes. I'm just feeling it and countering with feeling, right? But
which is what you're gonna have to do anyway.
I actually even thought about doing a thing at my buddy's in a couple of weeks where I did that again, and then got guys to either. I mean, we wouldn't need to go as far as blindfolding, but eyes closed, and then different guys come and grip you.
Yep.
Right. So
nothing wrong with that.
You know exactly who it is and exactly what their move is.
Well, now you're learning to feel the pressures, and then when there's a hole, feel the hole. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, our eyes don't do shit for us anyway. So, I mean, it's pretty much all about feel on the table, right? And that's why you want to do a lot of and that's another reason why I think until you've been pulling a lot of years, you can never really do too much table time. You just have to be smart about how you pull on, you know what I mean? Like as far as injuries and stuff.
Once you get really good at that hand ninja work, then getting the go isn't as important anymore either, because the go isn't with the ref's command. It's with your opponent's hand.
What you feel. Yeah. It's like a reaction to it. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. I agree.
And
or action by feeling where there's a hole,
Totally, for sure.
Yeah. No, I do that because whenever I'm trying to listen to the ref and go, I'm just too damn slow because I have no reaction time. But for some reason, if I just wait until I feel anything, my reaction time is instant. Like, you know what I mean? Like if it's like a feel reaction, I'm good. But if it's me trying to listen, by the time I must be slow and old, because by the time the ready go goes through my brain and everything, I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm better off to just be ready to pull when I get to the table. And then, you know, as soon as I feel it, it's on, right? So
that's why I often you'll go to practice, like some of the practices, and you'll hear guys like there's guys that want to hit all practice, and lots of guys don't like that. But I mean, I was just at a practice a couple of weeks ago where a couple of guys were practicing and they're just smacking into each other full steam, like.
Yeah.
But those guys are doing really great in the tournament setting.
Okay.
They are because they're whacking.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Like slow pulling's great at practice, but now in reality, if you haven't practiced hitting,
yeah, you have to do that too. But there's a time
and guys are,
yeah,
like a great hit makes up for a big time lack of power.
No, it's true. It's true.
You know?
But then you see those guys with those hits, and then once you stop them, it's like
totally.
You know, so
no. Yeah. All I was getting at was that they're practicing something that it does look dangerous, but they're both on the same page.
Yeah, as long as you communicate it, like, yeah, no, I agree. If you're at the table and I say, "Hey, Jordan, can we just give her today?" You know what I mean? Let's just fucking do ready goes. Let's just have them. We got 16 days till the event. Like, let's just fucking go balls to the wall. There's going to be times and days you do that for sure, but I wouldn't do every practice that way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I just I know I was scared too. Mm-hmm. Like, it was probably a year and a half before I even really tried to hit. I was too scared to get flashed.
Yeah,
right?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
That fear of the flash. So you're that automatically is going to put you in a defensive position.
You're automatically catching, yeah.
And that's great, but that lane will run out. Like,
yeah, it'll make you strong in the early going because you'll be fucking catching and holding people and having to fucking really give her to come back and win. But it's not. You'll learn quickly as your levels go up that guys, you can't do that with the higher level guys because you'll never come back. Yeah.
No, I always say to my buddies, and I don't do it either, but in common rule sets, like you get three fast start warnings, and none of us ever use them. You know, and those right there are like those are like free tries.
Yeah, no, I agree.
At getting the go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I know for me, I need to train more thinking that way.
Yep.
And maybe loading a little more, being a little more.
Well, especially if you're going to get an extra point. So if you get into your setup and you feel a hole, because you know what, as you're setting up, you can feel people's holes sometimes. You know what I'm saying, right? And if you feel a hole, yeah, you know what, and you say in your head, I could take this guy for a ride. Just fucking take him and then get that extra point, right?
Yeah, I need to get on one of these back tables.
Yeah. Well, you will. There's lots coming. Yeah.
Just because even just talking about that, right? Because I just know, like, I mean, for me, the idea of getting an extra inch.
Well, you're in Manitoba, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to get Manitoba. You know what? SB should be working on. I don't know what he feels about it actually.
Dad, we are working on getting one.
Okay, yeah, because
are you going to be at? Are you going to be at Mansask?
Yeah.
Am I going to be? I'm not committed right now. It's December 10th, right, or December 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go on vacation on the 10th, so I'm not sure.
You said that big guy's pulling Solomon there, right?
Dan.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Dan. He's a good guy. I'm glad to hear he's leveling up.
Oh, Dan. Honestly, he's one of my true brothers in this sport, man. He's
you can tell.
Heart of gold, gentle giant. Wouldn't want to piss him off.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But I mean, he'd be one of those guys. It would take quite a bit to do it, but no, I wouldn't want to see him mad.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, Jody, we'd love for you to move here, but obviously you're not going to do that. But yeah, definitely want you to keep coming back here and competing, buddy. Fuck. I guess unless an event comes up sooner, I got to wait till next like 10 months to meet you finally. Jody's a good friend of the channel and we're good friends, but I've never actually met him. Yeah.
I've seen him pull a lot on video.
Oh yeah, lots of Jody.
Winter Blast a lot.
Yeah. Like I consider him a pretty good friend, but I've never even met him like personally. We do a lot of, talking on the phone and we talk theories and strategies and stuff like that. And yeah, that's what I love about this sport too, man. How the hell can I have such a good friend and I've never even met him? Because we both love arm wrestling so much. You know what I mean? And
yeah, it's really weird. Like I know I'm not a student of this sport yet, like, but at the same time, like, or I haven't. You're
a student for sure. Yeah.
I'm a student, but I'm definitely not an expert of it. Just based on that, from when I got into it, I've already seen the game evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like almost like like when you watch the old UFCs.
Yep.
And how fast how MMA evolved. Arm wrestling, like, it seems like it was really like maybe 10 years ago in lots of ways, in some ways in its infancy, not taking it like same thing. I'm not talking about the top 10 best guys in the world.
You're just talking about popularity on the planet.
Well, yeah, exactly. And just how good the average puller is.
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, it's
because we have
huge.
The internet. Yeah. People are learning off of their phones or at
before
home.
They even go on the table. They already know how to talk.
The potential to be good is so much higher, right? There's going to be guys out there that no matter what you teach them or they see, they're going to suck. It is what it is. But there's people out there that had they gotten better knowledge earlier, they would have been better sooner, right?
Oh, yeah. Totally. Sure. Yeah, I agree. And then you got genetic freaks too that just say, "Hey, I'm good at this," because I've met a few of those now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and that's the thing, because there's some exposure and there's been some athletes cross over.
Yeah, from strongman.
You get some of those, like, I mean, this is not saying, like, obviously John Brzenk was always John Brzenk, and he was incredible 35 years ago, right?
Yeah, natural.
Still incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that average level puller. I mean, like you're saying, now guys come to their first practice, and they know hook, press,
I know,
top roll.
I know.
I mean,
can opener. It's like what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, too much Kings moving. I mean, I probably Kings move more than anyone at our club.
We do have fun though.
But I'm not like I don't. Yeah. Here's the thing, man. I train it because I want to know every angle. I want to feel every tiny angle. So if I'm in a match and I go to bail and they catch me low, maybe I can stop it and still bail. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like these tiny nuances. If you don't train them, you'll never be good at them.
Totally.
I'm not training the Kings move to jump into a Kings move. I'm training the Kings move to understand the premise of it, the angle of it, and to understand the rotation of it, and understand like how I can use it to my advantage if I need to.
Yep.
The only way I think, like, not the only way, but for me, I think one of the reasons that I developed as well as I did in my second year was that I wasn't afraid to get ripped open.
Yeah.
Like, is it the right, would I say do as I do? No. But I'm also was already in my mid to early 40s. And I felt comfortable. Like my newbie pains were gone. I could see that I was healing at a reasonable amount of time. Yeah. So I found the strongest guys that I could go arm wrestle with, and the Curtises, and and they tore the shit out of me.
Yep.
And it wasn't long. I was only a year and a half into the sport when those guys felt comfortable hitting into me. Because that's the big thing, is finding somebody that is strong, that is willing to hit into somebody that's not as strong.
Right? They have to realize that you know how to intercept the hit, right? Because you do it wrong, it's injury right away.
Yeah, they got to feel comfortable that they're not going to hurt you. Nobody wants to break somebody's arm at practice, like.
No, or like pull a tendon or anything like that. Like. So, what do you have anything coming up here, Jordan?
As of right now, no. I had always planned on taking after nationals. I had told myself that I was gonna, like, that was the first time that I had made 175 pounds.
Yeah, you looked diminished at weigh-ins, man.
Yeah, man. Well, see, that was the one thing because I had said Dakota, because Dakota had, for one, he had said that Caden came second in 187, and it wasn't 187, it was 175.
Yeah.
That that me and him had pulled, and then I had a little beef to pick with him about when he said that when I pulled Kelly, I was 212 Jordan, and that was actually my drive from Winnipeg to Saskatoon in the morning, same day weigh-in. And so I did the same day 209 weigh-in and pulled Kelly that day. Not that I cared.
Yeah.
But I was just like, hey, Dakota, like, you're trying to bust at my balls here. And then after that match, I drove straight home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I drove 15 hours that day, but the Leeches did the same thing, man.
Yeah, they do a lot. Yeah. They'll leave quick sometimes. Yeah. They don't even wait for their medals.
They got a long drive, man. They got a long drive to go.
Yeah, they won't even wait for their medals. Yeah. No. I think I had to send their medals to Kathy at Edmonton. At Edmonton Extreme, because I was like,
they'll show up to a practice here and there in Edmonton.
Yeah, I've seen them there too. Like when I went up to see Crazy George the one time, Kelly was there, and I think Dustin too. I think they were both there.
The time I went to see Crazy George, they were not there, but I think you went like a week later.
Either later or earlier, but maybe later.
He was later. I think I went there with Austin, like the first week he was there. Yeah. But he was there for months. I thought at least it seemed it.
I went the first week he was there because I heard that, but then he was there forever afterwards, and I thought, fuck.
Maybe I got the second week and you got the first week. That would make sense.
Yeah, because I definitely went and seen him.
When I pulled Kelly, he had been training with Crazy George. Crazy George had been up in Edmonton for almost 2 months before that.
That's
what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, like 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the same time. Yeah, because I had went there, and Crazy George is like, "Who's this fucking guy?"
Hey man, Crazy George.
He didn't want
a nice move.
He didn't like me at first, and then Dakota actually helped me. He went to George. He goes, "No, Brian's just a big fan. He wants to come and learn from you. He respects you." And he's like, "Oh," and then he pulled with me, and then 45 minutes of the best fucking training I had in my life. Like everything I did. He didn't tell me to change. He would just perfect everything I did. Like that guy is honestly one of the best guys. If you ever get a chance to train with Crazy George, I'm telling you, the shit that you can fucking learn, and like maybe it's just the way he says it clicks, but it's like
I learned by feeling. I learned by feel. I gave him different angles, and I felt how he reacted and how he rolled, and I've definitely adapted some of those angles for sure.
Yeah. Well, for me,
nice move for sure was from that.
Yeah, he just talked to me the whole time I was pulling him. Like he was just like, "Okay, no, I want you to change." He goes, "You're so strong. If I don't do this, you're gonna pin me every time." He's like, "Do this," and then he would teach me, right? Instead of going like just picking my spot at the back of the pad versus how I used to like to pin people. I used to just go so hard sideways and just try to fucking. He goes, "Why waste all that energy?" And then he was. Oh yeah, he was great though.
Yeah, that makes me think because Corey Miller and Bob Brown had a match.
Oh, we got Matt Hollywood Connolly. Hey, bro.
Yeah,
biceps. He does the double bicep.
Oh, yeah. I seen he had a shower picture today.
Yeah.
But Bob Brown.
I'll give him a double bicep.
I can't fit it in the screen. I'm too massive.
Too big.
So sorry, Jordan. We got going on about our biceps. And now we're yeah.
Oh no! Now you're showing us off.
I'm starting to
showing us up.
Yeah. I just gotta get a little more chiseled.
You guys can't tell, but like his bicep is so much bigger than mine. It makes mine look like a child's bicep. Jordan's.
But anyways, Bob Brown and Corey Miller had a match.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And Corey smacked through him 3 times, and then agreed to go to the strap.
Yeah.
And Bob Brown, like that. When we were talking about Crazy George, because it made me think of Bob Brown.
There's another legend, Bob Brown. Yeah.
Unbelievable, like that ability to keep your pronation. It's a hell of a thing, man.
He was my all his training videos when I first started arm wrestling. All I watched was Bob Brown training videos. I don't know why I got hooked to them, because he'd always be.
I watched a lot of his like how to beat this, how to beat that, how to beat this.
It was always a lot of that. Yeah, a lot of how to beat this, and
King's move.
No, he didn't do that. No,
I'm kidding.
No, and then he had this kid with him. He had this kid with him that you'd use in the videos. Yeah.
No, but anyways, Corey and Eugene are pulling.
Yeah, I know.
Saw that.
Think Eugene's gonna. Honestly, Corey doesn't have the endurance for Eugene.
Yeah.
Corey blows up. He blows up. I'm sorry. I got Eugene heavy in this match because of Corey's endurance.
Oh, yeah. Jody, yes, he is. He was contracted.
Oh, did I miss that?
Said, Jordan, did you get drafted for the TWAF?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Jody.
Jody's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, he's an ambassador for the sport, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
And a great ambassador.
Yes.
And a gentleman.
Well, he really cares. He really cares about the sport. And I mean, he just doesn't like all the drama, right? And I think we're in a good place right now. And you know what? There's always stupid drama, but you know what? Arm wrestling might be in the best place ever right now.
Yeah. I mean, drama, you can't escape it, man.
No.
It doesn't matter where you go.
I agree.
The best thing you can do is surround yourself. Keep your bubble small.
Yep.
And surround yourself with as solid people as you can. Like.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
And that's usually keep your family close.
Yeah.
And hopefully you got a couple solid brothers in the sport.
Yeah.
And I mean.
Well, I think that's what I fucking love about this sport. I couldn't believe I think it's in the blood or something, because you know what? I'm telling you, this is like the best, like for it being an individual sport, it's got the most camaraderie. Like it's probably the closest loving sport you can be in, even though it's individual. I just want to rip your fucking arm off, but like, you know what I mean? It's just like I could meet you just now. Like I could just meet you, Jordan, and I'd be like, next day I would, if I seen you again, you're just my bro. Like, hey, bro. Like,
oh, totally.
I don't know. There's not another sport like that. Like, I don't know. I haven't found.
I mean, I can't lie that I do feel the same for the most part, but also with some success comes bullshit as well.
Oh, always. And there's always that one. There's always that one guy that might cause you a lot of stress, right? But I mean, I think that's no.
Normal. And it's just for me, like, yeah, this is. It still is about fun, and if arm wrestling can bring out, if it ever brings out too much of my bad character, instantly I know that's a sign for me to step back. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Because it's not that way. It's not important enough for me. Like, I feel like for everything to be going in the right direction for me, I need balance. Yeah. You know, if my work life isn't good, then it's going to be hard for me to have my family and arm wrestling, you know. Yeah. And arm wrestling is the least on that
list. Yeah.
On that list, right? Yeah. So if everything else is going good, it's really likely that arm wrestling is going to go good for me. Yeah. But arm wrestling can go great, and the other things can go to shit if I'm not paying attention.
No, I hear you. You know what? I think that goes for all of us. I mean, I've had times where my arm wrestling all of a sudden didn't matter much because I was shit going on in my life, right? And stuff like that. Or arm wrestling was going to shit because of the shit I had going on in my life, right? So yeah, I think that's normal. I think that's normal for everyone, right? I mean, unless you're Devin, where you're making money off of fucking sitting in the bathtub talking or whatever. You know what I mean? Unless you're like arm wrestling. I mean, it's not our fucking income. It's not our bread and butter, right?
No, and even like Zach and Brian, like, I mean, that even from me being, you know, into the sport and also wanting to grow it, you guys, you know, I have to say that I appreciate what you guys are doing, and say thanks, because I do care about the sport, and I know that you guys do as much, if not more, than me. And we need people like this, man. We need guys like you guys.
Well, thanks, man.
We appreciate that.
We do.
Sure.
You know, yeah, we do. We fucking. I live, eat, breathe, and shit arm wrestling.
I know you do.
I've been, yeah, and so
that's why I said Dan. Honestly, Dan would be I would love to see that match, you two, because you guys are both like.
I've thought about it. Like when I've shaken his.
What are you, about 6'4"?
I'm 6'3.5" to 3'10".
Yeah. And he's I think Dan's about like 6. I think he's 6'4" or 6'3", and
yeah, we're on the same height. I know we are. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are.
We're both like built to pull each other. Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a good match, and
I think so.
You would love he has a dungeon, man. That he's a couple months less than me into the sport, and he has a full out, like, if you seen his gym, you'd laugh your ass off.
No, I would probably understand it, because I don't know. You can't see my downstairs, but everything about this man cave is all fucking gym, like arm wrestling pulleys and fucking tables, and I got everything down here. Yeah. And actually, I felt last time I seen you guys, when I shook his hand, I was thinking I'm gonna end up pulling this guy one day.
Oh, you guys totally will, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I said, you guys are, you know, you that's what right there is because you want Solomon again. He has Solomon December 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll have to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
That'll be a good match.
Yeah, you know what? I should almost reach out to him, and talk to him, because I pretty much got Solomon down, so I just I can't let him get in my head.
About 4 months ago, no, not even, 3 months ago, I did a super match party at my house.
Okay.
Where we had like 15 super matches. I got a pool and whatnot.
Yeah.
And maybe we should try and hook it up for next summer. Then a couple of you guys came out.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah.
And
you come out.
And then we could line up a couple different matches, like like maybe you and Dan.
Yeah. I'd pull Dan. I'd pull Dan for sure. You can already say it's like that match is likely to happen now then, because I'd be totally down, especially in the summer.
Because I had 15 matches or something like that, or 13, something like that. And it was really good. We had about 50 guys. I barbecued about $600 worth of meat.
Fuck yeah.
So I decided I won't do that next year. I'm going to cater it.
Yeah.
And see if I can get guys to chip in a little bit.
Yeah. We'll all chip in.
And just we just did a big party, no prizes, whatever.
Yep.
But it was honestly, it was some of the best most wholesome fun pulling.
Fuck yeah.
No,
I'm totally down. Listen, we're doing some matches too over the winter in the Deadly Dungeon. So if you guys are ever down here, we could pull at Dale's. Yeah.
I know Dylan.
I'd definitely like to come out, and I have every reason to come out there right now.
Yeah, we do some crazy training. Like, listen, I'm a Red Deer, so some people get confused. So listen, I'm a Red Deer member till the day I die. Like, I'll always be. My pulling club is Red Deer, but I live in Calgary, and Dale's one of my best friends, and he lives in Calgary. So I train with Dale 3 days a week. Well, sometimes only one, at least 1 day a week, but up to 3 days a week, right? And we do pretty extensive training, but I've seen the benefits of it, man. Like Brad Prin, Stone Cold, in the last year, he has went like this.
I've noticed. I've seen that. Did he not get a pin on Ali?
Yeah. Oh no, he won. No, he got a pin on Alex Toproll from BC.
No,
and Alex Toproll beat Ali. No, he didn't pull Ali at that event. So that was Iron Core. Yeah, no, yeah. So Brad got second, Ali got third, but because Brad beat Alex Toproll, Brad was A side, and Ali lost to Alex Toproll and went B side. So Brad never had to pull Ali.
Oh, that's how it went.
Yeah. But Brad he had 2 firsts and a second in the 3 classes on the right hand. Like Brad used to be like 3/3. Now he's crushing.
I remember like about a month back when somebody had mentioned Alex from Vancouver. You guys didn't know who he was. Now you do.
Well, I only know now because I met him finally. But yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The Alex Top Roll I knew was Schoolboy's brother.
I met him at Nationals last year.
Okay.
In Quebec.
Yeah.
And then I think he pulled 155.
Okay.
And absolutely obliterated everybody.
Yeah.
And then because he won Arnold's. He was at the Arnold's too.
I know.
Yeah.
Jody can't
ridiculous. Wait. I'm assuming he'll be one of the guys that I get to pull.
Yeah, see, Jody says he can't wait to see me pull Solomon in a super match. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Solomon has a nasty move, man.
It's a nasty move. Yeah, listen, you got to stuff it. You got to make sure he's fast too. So Solomon gets me because he's fast. I didn't think a fat guy could move that quick. That guy can fucking move, man. He's so quick. And I'm not calling him fat. He just doesn't look intimidating. You know what I mean? But like he moves.
What are you talking about? He looks.
I'm a big fucking
maybe
dude.
because you're 6'4", 300 pounds.
Yeah, I think so.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that would do it. yeah. Oh, because listen, when Solomon, we first went into the straps, I was just I got everything. He knew it too. He was trying to get out of it, get a ref's grip, and the ref's like, "You take your grip, or I'm going to give you a foul." So finally, he took his grip. They went. I stuffed his hit, like he does this fucking press thing like that. Yeah. I stuffed it right in the middle, and I looked at him. I'm like, "Ha ha!" And I went and I just started whipping him across the pad, and he went like this, and I was like, "Fuck!" And then now I'm like, I got to restart now.
Yeah,
so now
you shouldn't have waited.
And then next one, poof, done. I was done. Like I missed the go. He got me and fucking won. Yeah. So that pissed me off.
That just shows you right there that as soon as you stuffed it, you had to hit right away.
Had to be right away. Yeah.
Because that takes you have to fail to learn to pro foul.
Yeah. Right. He's a good pro fouler though. That's what I learned. He feels that I was just gonna rip him, and he just lifted his arm up like this. And I've never had anybody do that to me before, so it fucked me in the head. Yeah.
I don't have enough experience yet. Like that's a part of my game that I definitely need to work on is the profiling. Because I have that no die spirit.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away. And then you know how that goes. It slowly goes away.
Yeah, I do. Well, I think what happened with Solomon is he forgot how strong I was, and when I caught him, and he felt how strong I was, he was like, "Oh shit, that's not the start I wanted." So he knows in his head that he won the start. I'm just gonna lift my elbow and try that again. Totally. But see, I would never think of that. I would think I've only had 2 or 3 fouls in my whole arm wrestling career. I've never even had a false start yet. So like obviously I'm not capitalizing on what I need to capitalize on the fucking table. I should be using all of it. I should be using the fouls. I should be using the false starts. I should be putting as much wear. I should be more professional, right?
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you foul, it's because you drive so hard. Maybe you're not trying enough. You got to try.
Well, that's another try hard. Too. Well, there's sometimes I don't try hard enough, and then there's other times where I definitely try hard enough and something rips. But
don't try too hard.
And I think that's the same thing. Like it's a pretty common thing when people are learning to move sideways that they lift their elbow.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But after you get called on it enough times, you gotta learn. You gotta keep the fucking elbow down. Like you know. Yeah. But I mean, it's
just mitigate how much pressure you use, and you'll feel it slide.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Totally. On the go, I never really foul on the go because of the way I pull. So the way I set up and everything, I actually, my contact with the pad is something that I feel when I'm setting up. So I don't get that foul, but I have had where I come off the back a couple times just because, I had to go so far back to get what I want. Because I do top roll. I'm a 70% top roller, right? So I'll do other shit, but top roll is my main move. Even though I want it to be the side pressure smash, but I do naturally top roll people. I just go where I feel the hole, right? Like when I pulled the Destroyer Chuck Young, I just felt like in one round I felt a hole inside, so I went inside. The next round I felt the lane outside, I went outside. So But yeah, well, you know what? We won't keep you on too much longer, but I was thinking we're just going to skip right back around to this TAWF League and just kind of end on the fact that I think this is fucking awesome. And I'm actually really happy you're on the team Calgary, which I'm a big fan. I'm going to be the biggest cheerleader. I live right here in Calgary too. So I'm going to be at the event helping any way I can. I'm sure my table will be used at the event. Like I'm all in, man, and I'm rooting for you guys, and we're gonna promote the shit out of you. And you know, all I can say is congratulations, buddy. Big thing.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. The love that you've shown will definitely not be forgotten, bro. And no. I'm all in too, man, and like I said, I have the utmost respect for my teammates, so there will be no talking shit about either Jason or Kelly, but any other 175ers, man, I'm coming to destroy. Like,
fuck yeah,
that. I want Alex. I want Alex's. I want both Alex's.
You got two of them,
yeah. I want to pull those guys.
Have you pulled
some of the guys, some of the top 10 North American guys? I'm assuming the top couple. I mean, those guys all.
Oh yeah, they're all going to be top dudes. You're going to
hopefully there's some top 10 guys there.
You're going to pull a lot of top 10 guys in this league. I know you are, because you just look at the first match, right? Like Alan Hitman Ford, John Theory, and Pork Chop, fuck BLM, Rick Heidebrick, fucking like there's so many more too, right? Like. Alex, whatever his name. Have you pulled Alex? Did you pull Alex at Nationals 2 years ago?
Me?
Yeah, Ontario Alex? No? Okay.
Which Alex?
What's his last name, Zach?
The Georgia one guy? No,
starts with a K. Starts with a K. Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled 198 that year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
that makes sense.
I don't even remember. Honestly, I don't even remember.
I know Mason got him in a super match. Mason beat him.
Yeah, no.
Mason is a phenom.
He is a phenom. Yep. And wait till he gets healed. If his elbow's healed, man, he's gonna be.
He's my teammate.
Woo. Yes, he's your teammate. Yeah. You don't gotta worry about pulling him. Yeah.
That's always good. You don't want to be worried about that.
Yeah, no, that's pretty sick.
There's a guy that can hit really good. Is Mason.
Unbelievable, man. Like he hit like his left hand hit like seeing. Well, that was not that long ago that he got a pin on Josh.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Like,
he pinned Len Houghton too on the right once.
Like, yeah, just ridiculous. Same thing though, generational. Like, like, you know, when you can arm wrestle with your dad, you know.
Yeah, Scott's a good arm wrestler too.
It's like,
very
Scott's
good.
A good arm wrestler. Yep.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah. Like Scott's like he's in top 10. He's a top 10 guy in that 198 class. So. Yeah, that is an advantage when you got your old man and definitely. I never had that. My dad was an awesome arm wrestler and they all did it, but I wasn't into it when I was younger. So it sucked. I even found out I have relatives that are national champs and shit. I got second cousins and shit that they're national champs and everything. And no one ever told me. I used to see them arm wrestle at family reunion all the time, but I didn't know what was going on. Fuck, I wish I did.
It's a good reminder. We're right where we're supposed to be, Brian.
Yeah, I know. I was like 40 fucking, what was I, 40? Was I 43? I was 43, I think, when I found the sport. So.
Yeah, 42 for me, man.
42, 43. I think I might have been 42. I might have been.
24 for me.
Yeah.
So how old are you, Zach?
28 now. Turning 29 soon.
Nice. No, I'm
24. Yeah. So listen, I was 42, Zach. If I go by your time in the sport, because you started a little before me.
No, that's when I found the sport. I didn't start competing until later.
Okay, because I know that you were you started 1 month, one tournament before me.
Yeah, Iron Core,
yeah.
Lethbridge, the lockdown or something. My first. Me and Jaron Blackmore.
We were all barroom forever. Right?
Of course, right?
Yeah.
You think you're invincible? Even me, I'm a small guy, but trust me, I was beating guys twice my size, literally, just random guys, no problem.
Yeah, well, I went on a tear. I missed the first event I ever went to. I helped sponsor it, and I wanted to just see what arm wrestling, like what it was like, and I didn't pull. I still remember Matt calling me a fucking idiot, and I remember that stuck with me because I went up and I talked to, because Matt's always good to me. He goes, "Yeah, you're a fucking idiot," like pretty much. Right? I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You come all the way here, you're not even pulling." Like fucking yeah, he was.
Gotcha
Matt,
there.
that's what I like about. Well, that's why I respect Matt though, because he just says, he puts you straight. So I was like, "Fuck," and it bugged me, right? Because I look up to Matt a lot, and I was like, so I did 11 events that year. After that,
Nice.
yeah, I pulled 11 events my first year. I traveled. I went to every event. Didn't miss any. I did 3 events in 5 weeks. I did Battle Zone, Iron Core, and Fraser's event at Paul's Pizza in 5 weeks. I did all 3 events.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Zach, you had asked what I was planning, and I was planning on maybe traveling to a couple places this winter to pull.
Yeah, here.
But then once this announcement came out, I was like, you know what?
On the grind.
I don't have between now and then. Don't have to prove anything.
No.
So I can just get healthy, hold my diet in.
Yeah.
I'm going to make the weight cut once in between on my own. So I can bounce back and do it right. So that I'm still a little unsure on how they're running the weight classes, if they're doing how they're doing weigh-ins. I haven't inquired, but mentally I'm preparing myself for a same day
weigh-in.
Yeah, because I don't know that they're doing that, but just from what I read with them saying be ready at the schedule weight.
Yeah.
It's kind of sounding like they don't want you
to exceed it. They don't want you to exceed the weight. Yeah, and they don't want you to
no
exceed
cuts,
the weight.
no rehydrating.
I don't think they care. Yeah.
Well, I guess you can cut, but you won't be hydrated.
No, exactly. Or you could do a light 4 or 5 pound one.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah, right after.
We're still arm wrestlers. I can't see them expecting guys to weigh in,
not eat or drink, and then.
Yeah.
Like it's still kind of how the sport goes. But like I said, I'm mentally preparing that I'll have to be 175 fueled.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they want it to be. Listen, they do want it to be it's an entertainment aspect they're doing, but they want it to be professional. So they'll probably be pretty. Yeah, they probably want you on par and right on weight. Right.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know for sure, but I'm preparing myself for that, so that if that's the case and I find that out in the next couple of weeks, that for one, it's not a surprise that I was already ready for that.
Yeah, Dustin
and
Leach.
If it's not, then it's great. Like,
there's Dustin. We never see Dustin. Hey, brother. 24-hour weigh-in.
Oh, it is
24.
Yeah.
Sick.
You can rehydrate. That's good.
Yeah, no, like that makes me happy because that tells me like right now I'm waking up probably about 187.
Perfect.
So I'm like, then I could make that. I could make 175 this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, then fuck.
Yeah.
So if I can cut 12 pounds, you can cut 12 pounds.
Oh yeah, I can easily. Like, I would hone it a little bit better. Like for nationals, I did a big salt load.
Yeah.
And I threw my strategy out the window because of the guys that I traveled with, and that was a little bit of a mistake. I learned lots from those mistakes from that weight cut.
Oh yeah, you learned a lot.
Power, but I still, not luckily, I was still blessed enough to pull it out.
Yeah,
you looked like a different person on comp day though.
So I felt different, but the one thing that I learned from there was that because on Thursday night when we pulled into Regina, I was 193 loaded. And the next night I had to be 175, right?
Yeah.
So I had planned on sweating it all out in the sauna, but somehow I ended up not getting talked into. I decided on my own that I would just do it in the tub. So I cut 17 pounds in the tub in 10 hours. 10 hours in the tub.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just constantly refilling it every fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah, man. And well, you guys saw me at weigh-in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, dude, you looked massive though. Like you looked
chiseled.
You looked at the same time. You looked like tired and beat down, but also like ripped. I was like, holy shit.
That was definitely the last time I'd seen 175 pounds was grade 10.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. So you
Yeah,
probably
so
did feel like death.
I took a 30-year gap. There was a 30-year window.
The fact that
30-year window.
the fact that that was your first time doing it like that and you pulled it off, that's impressive too.
Yeah. So it was my first time pulling it, and I learned from that I should have on the Saturday because we had the extra day. And even now I'll know for my next weigh-in to get a workout, a light workout in after making weight.
Yeah.
So that when you've reloaded,
replenish.
Once you 4 hours, 5 hours after you've been able to start reloading, to get that blood moving.
Yeah.
Because I had Jason T-Bach in the bracket. And I mean, Jason is strong and no diss to him.
Yep.
Me and him, we had a battle.
Oh yeah.
And I could just feel my power was like because it was the first real time I had to go, and it was the first shot of blood into my body, and I just felt like I blew up. I blew up in like seconds.
Yeah.
And then I had 2 hours to recover before the finals for Caden,
and then you were fine.
Oh, I felt like a god.
Yeah. Because you already put it in there. That's why when we have a big event coming, I'm not trying to cut in. Sorry, Jordan.
No, don't.
But if we have a big event coming, I try to. The last week before the event, all I do is blow up my hand a couple times that week. I'll blow it up to where it's just full of blood, and I'll do that a couple times in the prep, and then for some reason I don't blow up in competition on competition day. So
I just had never experienced that, like the.
Oh, dude, I felt it fucking. Do you ever feel your hand feel like someone's taking an air pump and just pumping it up and pumping it up until it gets uncomfortable, and then they start going past it and it's just pain?
Oh, that I've definitely had that. What I was saying is that I had never felt
there's a sudden pump up the arm and everything.
The quick blow up from, and instantly I knew it was because I hadn't moved anything. I had dehydrated right down, then filled myself back up and just went straight to 100% ready go.
Dragon Ball can't end.
I used this guy.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I love those light little bands. I love those.
No, they're great, but that's not enough to exchange all the.
No, because you need to get some load in there.
Yeah, no,
that's why some people like to do a couple of hits and ready goes before a match. Sometimes I've seen people warm up and be like, "Give me some ready goes."
Yeah,
and I think that's the reason, so they don't get all of a sudden an instant pump in the match.
I used to think that too, because I'd be like, I don't want to fucking do much energy at all before I pull. Like, I'm one of those guys that don't like warming up much before I pull. But if I can time it better, maybe an hour before I'm ready to pull, then I think it would help me.
Yeah,
I just don't like right before.
On a normal day, I don't do much. I do my little band work, or like on a normal tournament.
I do shit every day, all day.
But from when I walk into the event to when I pull, my heart rate's through the roof. Anyways, like I naturally
blood pressure spikes
that way. So that part is I'm never too concerned about not feeling warm. But
and I mean the more new you are, the more you're gonna have anxiety building up too, which isn't gonna help. If you have a bunch of anxiety built up and then you're on the table there and you're cold and your body's gonna just start dumping, man.
Right away.
Yeah. Well,
I've had it happen.
I found the biggest benefit for me was to get some blood through my legs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Before, take the pump away.
About 10-15 minutes before my weight class starts, that's when I usually step aside and I do probably 20 squats.
Yeah.
Some jumps. Yeah. Getting that blood into my legs, honestly, that's where I felt. I actually had, when I started, the first couple of tournaments, I would get leg cramps.
Me too. I've had that. Yeah.
From that,
or
especially
back cramps.
With how I set up on the ball, on my tiptoe on my right foot. Mm-hmm. So my calf is flexed. So instantly, as soon as I'm going, it's a full pressure of blood right down the leg, right?
100%.
Have you ever pinched a nerve in your back while you're pulling?
Yeah.
No.
I did that once. I was pulling, all of a sudden,
my lower back, right by my tailbone. Oh no, dude, it's by my tailbone. I went to go for a press or something, and man.
Yeah, I had it once where my whole back just tightened up, but it was like that nerve under your shoulder blade, and it was like fuck. I had to pull through it, but yeah, that was brutal.
You were talking about that pulley. Is it a bolt-on pulley for your like the side pressure?
I have two. I have a bolt-on one to my table, and then I have another separate pulley system to the side to go side. I have multiple pulleys from different angles. Yeah.
I have just a side pressure pulley for my table that I hadn't even had on the last couple months. I put it on a couple days ago, and my left is in recovery mode. So I put 75 pounds on there, and I just went to pull it, and I had like 8 cracks.
Oh yeah,
down my left side.
Yeah,
and it was like that's exactly what I needed to do.
Yeah. Now you
know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
No, it was exactly what I needed because 50 pounds might have not done anything.
Yeah.
And I was still feeling weak enough that I wasn't going to probably budge much more than 75.
Yeah.
So it was just the right weight, and as I turned a little bit, it was like just a ripple down my back. Like,
yeah, it can be good too. I've had pops where all
you aligned your spine for the first time in a while, probably.
Totally not. No, I've actually arm wrestling has probably lots of times where I've been like, hey, don't think I'm ready to arm wrestle yet. When I went and arm wrestled fairly smart, I've actually found that it's helped me heal.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, that final last little bit where it's like I just can't get rid of that pain.
Yep.
Arm wrestling was the way out of it.
I know what you mean. Where you're just pulling and you're just allowing the blood to get in there. You're not.
There used to be times
around with tension. You can't do that with a weight or a band.
No, I agree.
No, it's only one. It's only one vector.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a good partner that's willing to, that put a little, that you're willing to put pressures into each other when even if you're pulling outside of your own style.
Yep. You can trust them that they're not just going to rip through you. Or
no, exactly.
Worked it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, for sure.
Well, man, we're almost 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking! I think we could do another 5 hours. So because we just, we'll yeah. So you know what? Yeah, we won't keep you any longer, brother.
No, it's been a lot of fun, man. I'll definitely jump in again sometime soon.
Yeah. Oh, you're always welcome. You just let me know. I send you an invite whenever you want, brother. It's all good. I'd love to have you back.
Yeah, I guess you can tell I don't have a hard time talking.
Oh, fuck. Well, neither do we.
But arm wrestling, yeah, we could all talk.
I know you don't, Brian.
Yeah, that's why it's perfect coming on here because we just anything arm wrestling, you can I want to hear you talk.
Yeah, no, that was great, man. It was great.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Well, I appreciate you boys lots.
Yeah, much love, brother, and we'll see you soon. And we'll be seeing you soon anyway because you got to come. If you don't come train here, you got to come compete in February. Anyway.
Have you never gripped up with them, Brian?
No, we've never gripped up.
Me and Jordan have gripped up a few times. He feels very solid.
He looks strong. Yeah,
I'll tell you what. There's very few people that I grip up with, and I think in my head, there's not an ounce of wasted muscle in this guy's forearm.
Yeah,
that's what I think when I grip up with. That's why I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. No, I wasn't blessed to grip up with him yet, but we will.
You'll get to.
Brian? Do you know when you're getting your back table?
We were just waiting. More got added to the order, so it's like they haven't been shipped yet. That I know. Yeah. I'm hoping, definitely, it's got to be sooner than later because everybody here wants them to train with.
We need them ASAP.
Well, we need them ASAP. I'll be letting you know when they come for sure.
Well, my wife has family in high level.
Okay. Yeah.
And I know that over the next couple months, I'm going to be making a trip out to Alberta. We're going to either meet them. We'll meet them somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
In Alberta.
We should try to work something out.
Yeah, I would like to come out. I would like to try and get 2 training sessions in,
Well, yeah. Well, if you come down, we could work something out. I mean,
Red Deer's going to have a table too, so.
Well, yeah, and there's Deadly Dales too. You can always come down, especially if it's a weekend. I mean, fuck. You know what? He's got a base. You probably crash there too if you wanted, man.
And I'm gonna go see Clifton. And okay, Clifton's 4 hours from me.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go train with him. I talked to him maybe a week ago, and.
I want to train with
Clifton. That's a trip that's worth it for me. Clifton's a great guy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
And he's obviously
he trains like a beast. You can learn a lot from him. If you wanted to start doing a little bit of training, he could help you a lot. So,
yeah,
he's good, man. Yeah, no,
So
good
I'm gonna go
people.
see
You
him
know
in
what?
January.
You sounds like you got it planned out.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, February's a good time.
yeah. If you keep lining up with the right people, it's just going to help you anyway.
Clifton's coming up December 6th, is it?
Yeah, it's this 5th and 6th or 4th and 5th or
So I
something
mean,
like
if you
that.
can make it up here at the same time, you might be able to pull him this year.
Yeah, then too.
Yeah, he's coming in early
Keep
December.
that on the radar.
I had actually, yeah. I mean, no, that time doesn't work for me. I know that. So you had said Mansask probably
Same
wouldn't
time.
work
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
That's
You are
Same
always
time,
on
yeah,
the 11th,
yeah.
right? You said.
Everything's happening right at that same week, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, close
like
to
I said, and
Christmas.
I'm just gonna. I'll get out and I'll make sure that I make. It's about picking my spots, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't need to compete. I need to train, and if
Evolve,
I have to make
yeah.
extra effort to train to travel, I'll travel to train with killers. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
like, and that's
No
why I said to
shortage
Kelly,
around you,
or
so.
like that's why I'd love to train with Kelly before, like
Oh, yeah.
before.
Well, even
the
if you
month
guys
before,
pull and
you know,
train,
like
you guys will be better cornermen for each other. You guys know where you guys are
Totally.
strong. You'll be able to see where the holes are. Yeah, it's a really
Oh,
good idea to do
yeah.
that.
That'd be good for strategizing. Yeah,
All
And same
three
because-
of every weight class should get a little closer so that they can help each other more.
it's true.
does
Or at
does
least
he ever
study
go
each
to?
other.
He goes to Edmonton, right?
Yep. He
Yep.
goes to Edmonton.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so
And
Jason's
T-Box
there as well.
Calgary,
so it'd be
right?
like-
Or is
Yep. T-Box always there.
Edmonton?
no,
Yeah, sorry. T-Box Edmonton too.
I
There's
go
a
up there
million
every so
reasons
often for a practice.
for me to go find arm wrestling, but still got to be realistic.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, boys. I'm gonna head her out.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
bet.
you, buddy. And
Yeah, you bet.
Have a good weekend,
have a
everybody.
good back. Yeah, you too, buddy.
See ya.
Okay, see
Peace.
you, brother. Thank you.
You bet.
Okay, take care.